Today, I want to share something very simple, but extremely powerful. The way you begin your morning shapes the rest of your life. Many people believe success comes from huge strategies, hidden secrets, or even luck. But the truth is, success is hidden in the little choices you make every single day. Nothing matters more than how you start your day. Each morning when you open your eyes, life hands you a fresh page. If you waste it, the day is wasted. But if you use it wisely, your whole future can transform. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe and like button so you don't miss the next one. When you rise early, before the world wakes up, you give yourself a gift that most people never receive: peace and clarity. In those quiet hours, there is no noise, no endless demands, no distractions. It's just you and your vision. While the world sleeps, you are awake, building your tomorrow. In those moments, you can think clearly without interruptions, plan your day with calmness, and reflect on your journey with honesty. Waking up early teaches discipline, because it is never easy to leave a warm bed while it's still dark. That discipline becomes the foundation of your strength, in your career, your relationships, and in your life as a whole. Rising early is not simply about having more hours in a day. It is about having more powerful hours. Hours where your mind feels fresh, your body is full of energy, and your spirit is calm enough to hear your deepest thoughts. When you wake before others, you always stay one step ahead, because while they are still asleep, you are already creating, learning, and moving forward. This one habit alone can separate you from the average. Spend a few minutes in silence, just 10 minutes. Sit quietly away from your phone, away from the noise, away from people. Sit alone with yourself. Close your eyes if it helps. Breathe deeply and let your thoughts settle like dust falling in water. In this stillness, you will hear the only voice that truly matters, your own. You will realize what is worrying you, what excites you, and what your heart is trying to say. Silence has a power that most people overlook. It reconnects you to your inner strength. The majority of people wake up and immediately throw themselves into chaos. Messages, emails, news, problems, and endless work. They carry yesterday's stress into today without even knowing it. But if you spend just 10 minutes in silence every morning, you wash away the noise inside your mind. You gain clarity. You begin to take control of your thoughts instead of letting them control you. Silence is not emptiness. It is full of answers, wisdom, and peace. It teaches patience. It builds confidence, because when you learn to sit quietly without needing entertainment or distraction, you become strong enough to face whatever life brings. Move your body. When you wake up, your body feels stiff, your energy is low, and your blood is not flowing fully. The moment you start moving, everything changes. Blood begins to flow faster, oxygen reaches your brain, and your mind wakes up. You feel alive again. Movement is not just about building muscles. It builds your spirit. Even if it's only stretching, walking for a few minutes, or doing some push-ups, exercise sends a message to yourself: I am ready for today. I am ready to fight for my dreams. It makes you feel proud because you kept a promise to yourself. People wait for motivation to exercise, not realizing that moving first creates the motivation. The days you feel most tired or lazy are the very days you need to move the most. Because when you move, you release stress and shake off low energy. You build focus, discipline, and mental toughness. It's not about having a perfect body. It's about having a strong mind and a healthy body that can carry your dreams. Moving each morning is a reminder that you are alive, and as long as you are alive, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Decide on your top 3 priorities for the day. Each morning, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to accomplish today? 10, not 30, just 3. Because when you try to do everything, you end up doing nothing well. But if you focus on your top priorities, you make real progress where it matters most. This simple habit gives your day clear direction, saves you from wasting hours on meaningless tasks that make you busy but not effective. Knowing your top 3 priorities protects your time and energy. You stop living only in reaction to other people's demands and start taking charge of your own life. Many people end the day tired but unsatisfied because they stayed busy without moving closer to their goals. But when you focus on what matters most, you go to bed feeling fulfilled. You took steps toward your dreams. Planning your priorities also strengthens your belief in yourself because every small achievement adds to your confidence. Trains your mind to focus on what truly matters, and it teaches you strategy because you learn to choose the tasks that create the biggest results. Remember, your life is built out of your days, and your days are built out of your actions. So when you plan your top 3 priorities each morning, you are not only planning your day, you are shaping your future. Feed your mind with inspiration. In the morning, your mind is like fresh soil waiting for seeds. Whatever you plant will grow. If you plant negativity, fear, and complaints, your day will grow into stress and doubt. But if you plant inspiring words, new knowledge, and stories of people who achieved greatness, your day will grow into confidence, courage, and wisdom. Reading or listening to something uplifting changes your perspective. It shifts your thoughts from limitation to possibility. It reminds you that no matter how tough life becomes, there is always a way forward. Even 5 minutes of reading a good book or listening to a powerful podcast can change the way you think about the challenges ahead. People feed their stomachs every morning, but forget to feed their minds. They start their day with gossip, news, and negativity that drain their energy before the day has even started. But those who win in life protect their minds. They know that what you allow in shapes who you become. Reading or listening to something inspiring is not only about gathering new information, it's about training your mind to find solutions where others only see problems, to see lessons where others only see failure, and to keep standing strong when others give up. It connects you with the experiences of people who walked hard paths but still succeeded. It expands your perspective, strengthens your confidence, and lights a fire in your spirit to keep moving toward your dreams. So feed your mind each morning with something that uplifts you, because a strong mind builds a strong life. Protect the first hour of your morning from your phone. The first thing you do after waking up is check your phone. You hand over the most important hour of your day to other people's problems, messages, and noise. You let the world control your focus before you have even had a chance to control it yourself. Notifications, emails, social media, they flood your brain with distractions and put you in a reactive state. Instead of beginning with peace and purpose, you start by thinking about what others expect from you and what problems you need to fix. But the first hour of your morning should belong to you and only you. That is the time when your mind is sharpest and your spirit is calmest. If you spend it scrolling, comparing, or filling it with negativity, you weaken yourself before the day has begun. But if you protect this hour, you give yourself power. You set the tone for your whole day. You can use this sacred hour to think clearly, plan with focus, and build your energy. Those who succeed do not let their mornings be ruled by the world. They understand that messages can wait, but their purpose cannot. They use the first hour to invest in themselves before meeting the demands of others. When you choose to avoid your phone in the first hour, you feel in control. You see clearly that the world will not fall apart if you respond later. What matters most is that you started your day building yourself, not losing yourself to distraction. Your dreams will fall apart if you never give yourself quiet, focused time to work on them. So every morning, put your phone aside. Give the first part of the day to yourself, because once you pick up that phone, your time no longer belongs to you. It belongs to everyone else. Spend those minutes visualizing your goals, your eyes, and see your dreams as if they already exist. Imagine yourself reaching them with full clarity. Feel the joy, the freedom, the pride, the peace that comes when you achieve them. See the details clearly, where you are, who is with you, what you are doing, and how your life looks when your goals become reality. You practice visualizing your goals daily. You are programming your mind to accept them as possible. You are training your inner self to notice opportunities, solutions, paths to make them real. Most people wake up thinking of their problems, their worries, and what they lack. But winners begin their day thinking of what they want to create, who they want to become, and what they will accomplish. This small habit shifts your mind from scarcity to abundance, from fear to belief. Visualization is not some kind of magic. It is mental training. Athletes use it before every game. Leaders use it before every big choice. Strengthens confidence because the mind does not know the difference between a deeply imagined picture and a real event. When you visualize your goals every day, you start walking with confidence, speaking with certainty, and moving with direction. You no longer ask yourself if it is possible. You begin to ask yourself how to make it real. Dreams become sharper, and your actions become more precise. You no longer live without direction. You wake up with a clear mission, and that mission keeps pulling you forward, no matter how difficult life becomes. So every morning, take time to visualize your goals, because what your mind can see clearly, your life can create powerfully. Start every morning with gratitude. Before rushing into your day, pause for a few minutes to think of what you are thankful for right now. It could be something big like your family's health, your career growth, or something small like fresh air, the warmth of sunlight, or simply the fact that you woke up today. Gratitude is powerful because it changes your focus from what you don't have to what you already do. It shifts your energy completely. When you begin with gratitude, your problems feel lighter. You realize that even though challenges exist, there is so much that is still working for you. Gratitude makes you humble, reminds you that you did not reach this point in life by yourself. People helped you, moments protected you, blessings reached you even when you didn't ask. Gratitude makes you kinder, because when you see your blessings, you naturally want to share goodness with others. People wake up thinking about what they lack. The money they haven't made, the success they're chasing, the things they still want. That thinking creates stress and worry. When you wake up and say, I am grateful for my life, my strength, my opportunities, and my mind, you start the day with a full heart. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of circumstances. You feel blessed, steady, and prepared for what the day may bring. Gratitude also teaches patience. It helps you trust the timing of your life instead of forcing everything to happen too soon. When you practice gratitude daily, you train your thoughts to find light even in dark moments. You begin to live with peace and joy, not because life is flawless, because you've learned to see perfection in simple things. Each morning, practice gratitude. It costs nothing but gives everything. It turns ordinary mornings into powerful beginnings and struggles into lessons of growth. Start with the hardest task. After you have calmed your mind and set your priorities in the morning, look at your list and find the task that feels the toughest, the one you want to avoid the most. Begin with that. Doing the hardest task first separates you from the majority of people who spend their mornings avoiding discomfort and chasing easy tasks just to feel busy. Starting with the hardest task builds strength and discipline. It trains your mind to face challenges instead of running from them. Once you conquer the hardest thing early, the rest of the day feels lighter. This gives you psychological momentum. You feel proud before noon, and that pride drives you to stay productive and focused. People push the hardest task to later, promising themselves they will handle it in the afternoon or evening. But as the day passes, energy and focus fade, distractions pile up, problems appear. By the end of the day, the most important task is left undone, and guilt takes its place. That guilt adds stress, and stress over time makes you weaker. When you train yourself to take on the uncomfortable first, you become unstoppable. You grow mental toughness because you no longer fear challenges. You face them with courage. You remind yourself that your dreams are worth more than your temporary comfort. Whether it's an important phone call, a conversation you've been avoiding, A project requiring deep focus or a heavy decision you must make, do it first. Success doesn't belong to those who do what is easy. It belongs to those who do what is necessary, even when it's hard. Each morning, finish your hardest task before the world distracts you. When you conquer your biggest challenge at the start, nothing else can block you. Smile and spread positivity. Every morning, once you've prepared your mind and set your plan, put a smile on your face. Smile at your reflection. Smile at your family. As you step into the world, a smile may look small, but it carries power. It changes your mood instantly. Smiling tells your brain, everything is fine, I am strong, I am happy. It calms your nerves, lifts your spirit, and gives you the confidence to face whatever comes. Combine that smile with positive words, and you make your morning even stronger. Speak positivity into your life and into the lives of people around you. Instead of complaining about being tired or stressed, say, I am grateful for today. I am ready to give my best. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I will find a way. Words shape reality. Negative words create doubt, fear, and weakness. Positive words create belief, courage, and strength. Many people start the day with a frown, thinking about their troubles, and carry that negative energy everywhere. But when you choose to smile and speak positive words, you build a shield around your mind that protects you from stress and negativity. Lift others. Your coworkers feel stronger when you speak with encouragement. Your family feels loved when you speak with kindness. Even strangers feel comfort from your smile because the world already has enough pain. Your smile becomes a quiet reminder of hope. Smiling and speaking positively doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means facing them with strength and a clear mind. Each morning when you smile, you are telling life, I'm ready. When you speak positive words, you plant seeds of success inside yourself and inside others. So every morning, no matter how heavy your challenges feel, wear a smile and speak words of strength, because the energy you put into the world always finds a way back to you. Remember this, your mornings are like the base of a building. If the base is weak, the building falls. If the base is strong, the building stands tall. Many people want to change their lives but refuse to change their mornings. Change your mornings, and your life will shift by itself. Tomorrow when you wake up, don't just wake up your body. Wake up your mind, your purpose, and your spirit. Because how you begin your morning will decide how you live your life. Thank you.